Rivals, brought to you by Utah Eye Centers, has arrived. We're going back to a subject that we did recently, and Jason took his baseline test and scored a 0, and that's actually good, but bad. So it's good in that there apparently isn't, which I'm still shocked by.
Yeah,
there aren't
totally
any
shocked.
mental issues with Jason, because that
You're
blows
shocked
me away.
there's no mental issues.
In fact, here is the actual MRI images. As you can see, I'm the red brain here on the right, and of course Jason's
There's a Utah brain and a BYU brain.
Those are actual photos of our brain. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so we had some crazy reaction from this whole post and this whole episode about the process of going through concussions and just kind of that whole thing. It's a majorly hot topic, but it really stirred a nerve with a lot of people, and Jason,
it really did. I mean, when we put that up, I started getting all these comments, on our Facebook page, and some from past college players that they start sharing their heart, about their aches and pains and replaced AC joints and their injuries that they're living with, and drug addiction. I mean, I was like, I'm watching this roll out, on my Facebook, and some of the guys I knew very well, and I'm responding back to them, and man, just it's a real heart-touching subject, that brought this out, and it made you think, wait, the college guys do feel forgotten too, and obviously we played college and went on for these long NFL careers, but these guys are feeling it in their life and the repercussions of that higher level of competition. Yeah, and college football is a huge business. A lot of money's made. A lot of players play a long time in college. You're there for 4 or 5 years potentially, and you go through a lot of the struggles. I mean, you don't continue. Some guys do, but there is real issues. There's not only the issues with the concussions, but there's other issues, and this kind of brings to light something we've shared before, and that a lot of these issues with concussions, I don't think we know the whole picture. I'm of the opinion, and it's only my opinion, I'm certainly not a doctor, but I have stayed at a Holiday Inn Express before. But it doesn't make me any smarter. But there's this whole multiplier effect with everything, where you have other issues, whether it's painkillers, drug addiction, the whole opioid thing. Opioid crisis.
You have mental illness that's a real thing, and so you kind of put all of those things together, and it creates this multiplying effect to whatever situation that you're in. Yeah. And we were guys that really stayed away from all of that stuff. Yeah. I hated taking an aspirin, and we didn't drink alcohol or anything like that or other drugs.
I had a really good trainer in college talk to me about, the staying away from painkillers, even the, Advils and other things that would mask the pain and say, train your body to deal with the pain. And so I would only take any kind of painkiller on an extreme injury, just if I couldn't get to sleep at night. So I'd work very hard at avoiding that. And I remember just throwing bottles of, painkillers away in the garbage. I just wouldn't use them. I just wouldn't use them unless it was just last resort type of stuff.
Yeah, I just had knee surgery, same thing. I got a prescription. Yeah, in fact, I got a huge survey with my use and experience with the painkillers, which I never took because I never took any painkillers. And so I don't know if it's good or bad what we do, but it certainly probably in some respects helps us.
It's a real problem. These guys just need that help with it. Some of the players, that I played with in college, unfortunately got addicted bad enough that they, forged some prescriptions for, the painkillers, and then had to even actually, one had to go to jail for it for a little while. It was a heartbreaker because these were people on your team that were good friends, and they got addicted. I mean, it really took a hold of their life, and they had to deal with it. And the good side of that is, almost all of them came out of it and, were able to rebound and have good lives, but they suffer with that, that problem or that temptation the rest of their life.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to monitor this and to talk about it and discuss it, and we want to work to a positive outcome for everyone. We certainly feel for everyone who has those struggles, whether it's former college players or teammates or anyone who played professionally.
You know what I think, Scott? I think we need to maybe have some of these guys on and do
talk about some of the stuff.
Talk about it and do a show with them, because, man, you know, Scott and I both love our brothers out there, and you know, we don't want them to feel abandoned, and I think we, you know, pursue this a little farther.
Yeah, with some other shows. Would be a great thing to do. All right, well, this edition of Rivals is now over. You can text Rivals to 65537. Go to all those social sites and like us. If you have one of those smartphones, you know, dial us in. Anyways, we're done for now.
And we're off to our corners.
Yes, and I'm not him.
And I'm not Scott.
Thank you, but we are related.
I love that, man.